Mr. 58 is the new 28. What's cracking lacking on this channel today, player? Let me know something. Let me know how y'all doing out there in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's cracking lacking in y'all neck of the woods. Talk to your boy. Tell him what's happening. Man, just came back, man. I don't even know how far I was walking, dog. Real talk. Oh, 7.07. I knew something was crazy, man. I've been out there for a minute. 7.07 miles. That's what it do right there. Y'all know your boy be out there. I didn't know how far I had walked. 7.07. Hey, that's the number I can remember. What's good with y'all, man? Y'all made it through the weekend again. What's good? My man, 50 grand. What it do, player? Yeah, man. Try to tell y'all, man. I see a lot of people asking for fights. These fights don't mean nothing, though. Don't get it twisted. Anytime a guy online begging for a guy he know he can beat, it's just a money grab, bruh. It's just a money grab. Put this phone down. Let it charge up. Phone ran low because I was out there for a minute. What's cracking, y'all? What's happening in the neighborhood? How many of y'all still at work? How many of y'all that made it home? How many of y'all that went for your walk, went for your run? I just finished making a video while I was out walking. I'm probably going to release that tomorrow. Because I got a long content video out. I dropped out a little while ago about Pivoting Made Easy, part 2. What's good, y'all? What's good? I see y'all logging in. I see y'all hitting the like button already. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support on the channel. Let me know what y'all got going on. Let me know what's cracking in the neighborhood. Had to go turn that heat down, man. That heat was a little high. The heat don't be high, man, but it's just, the weather's crazy. Man, one minute you think it's going to be cold outside, the next minute it's hot outside. See, I got a Korean face. You're not the only person that told me that, so y'all must see what I don't see. I know exactly who it is, man. I've been told that before, but look, I appreciate it. I appreciate you getting online, checking me out, man. See what it is, man. So, with that being the case, man, make sure you hit the like button. You logged into the channel, hit the like button. You took the time to leave a comment, y'all hit the like button. I got a little bit of water left. This was a gallon this morning. Let me know what y'all got going on, man. Let me know what's happening in y'all neighborhood. Have y'all worked out this morning? Have y'all went for a run, went for a walk, rode a bike, got on a skateboard, got on a scooter, even got on an electric bike? Did you do anything today that we could talk about? Did you work out this weekend? Today is only, what's the day? Tuesday? Yeah, today is only Tuesday. Yeah, man. Yesterday, man, it was a crazy day for me, but it's all good. Nash, what up, man? Say, you on YouTube. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, look, I be on YouTube too every day. When I ain't working out, when I ain't doing my own live stream, I watch other people's live streams. And I'm a van life person. So, you know, I watch a lot of people that's got van life channels. I watch some bodybuilder channels. I watch some guys that run distance, mega marathons, ultra marathons. And let me see what else I watch on YouTube. Every now and then I catch a movie on YouTube. YouTube got some movies up there too while you driving. Man, watch a lot of fights on YouTube. I watch a lot of fights that played already, and then I watch them on YouTube. So yeah, YouTube ain't a bad thing. Just don't spend so much time being on YouTube that you forget about yourself. You got to, you know, you could be on YouTube looking at somebody else training, or you could be at home training. That's the bottom line. A lot of people forget that their life is just as important as the people y'all watching. So I tell everybody, when you get on my channel, I appreciate it. But don't forget to spend some time doing your own thing too, because it's your life here. See, I already worked out. I just did my 3.5 hours this morning. I just came back from a 7.07 mile walk. I did a sprint run where you walk some, run some. So it was like I walked 100 yards. I sprinted 300 yards. I did it for 7.07 miles. Stopped at the store, bought my dinner for the day. Now I'm at the crib. I got 2 hours before I can eat. Y'all know I eat at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock every day, Monday through Sunday. So when it come time to eat, bruh, it's about that time to eat. All I do all day long is drink water. Oh no, it could be a joke. Hey, look, it's cool. I like jokes. Tell me some more. I like jokes. It is what it is. But a lot of people say that though. For some reason, I don't know why. I've been told that like 20 times. I don't know why, but I mean, I googled it. I googled Stray Kids, K-pop. My daughter liked K-pop, but she liked BTS. If y'all know what BTS is, my daughter got tickets to the BTS concert when it come to DC, Washington D.C. They get ready to hit a tour. I don't know if you follow BTS. BTS is solid though. While you jobbing, they solid. Dude's making a lot of money while you jobbing. But hey, look, get your money, players. Get your money. There's money out there if you want it. But I hope y'all having a good day no matter where y'all at. I appreciate y'all logging into the channel. Let me know what y'all got going on. Let me know if y'all need any advice or anything. You know I'm 58 years old. I'll be 59 this year. I probably done everything y'all think about doing. So, hey, look, if you need advice on how to get it done, holler at your boy. I've been in boxing for 20 years, karate for 20 years. I've been working out my whole life. I'm in the best shape I could possibly be in at 58 years old. You know, I work out 3.5 hours, 7 days a week. I run 3 to 5 miles a day, 7 days a week. During the summertime, I pull that bike out. I got a racing bike. I like to go 20 to 50 miles. Ain't nothing to that. And yeah, man. So, hey, look, let's have some fun with our lives. Don't let 58 catch up with you. If you don't let it catch up with you, it can't. It only does what you let it. Where y'all from, dog? I'm from a place called Hampton, Virginia. Where y'all from? I appreciate the likes, yo. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate y'all weaving in and out of my channel. Please, while you up here, say something. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who you is and what you got going on. And look, and while you're up here, hit the like button. That's how the algorithm always know to tune into my channel and start sending my channel out to other people so they can tune into my channel. From South Carolina, hey man, ain't nothing better than South Carolina. I used to go to Carolina all the time as a young person. My mama and my daddy were born in Carolina. I don't know if it's South Carolina. I think it was mostly North Carolina. But I used to hang in Raleigh. I used to hang in Muffinsboro, Goldsboro, Roanoke Rapids. My daddy was born in Enfield. So yeah, man, we know about that Carolina. I know about that Charleston, South Carolina. I've been down there before, man. Everybody down there talk like they're from Jamaica. They say that's where they landed at, man. They came from Jamaica and landed in Charleston. Made a home down there. I like Carolina, man, where the red dirt at. Where the red dirt at? That clay. You can't get it off your white sneakers. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing better than Carolina though. Y'all got some of the coolest sounding women I ever met in my life from Carolina. They got that accent, man, like they from down south. Man, that's what I'm talking about. But I like Carolina, dog. If I ever leave Virginia, I'm coming to Carolina. Carolina is where it's at. It ain't too fit, it ain't too busy, and it ain't too slow. It's kind of right in the middle. And I'm kind of tired of where I'm at. Where I live at is more like a small New York. And when I was growing up, people from New York always moved here because it reminded them so much of home. They got all of the benefits of being in a small city, but a city that was still growing. So it's a lot of people in Hampton, Virginia. You ever heard of Hampton, Virginia or Newport News, Virginia? They next door to each other. We like 20 minutes away from Norfolk, 30 minutes away from Virginia Beach. You can get to everything from Hampton. You'll be like 15 minutes away from Williamsburg, an hour away from North Carolina. Depending on which direction you go, bro, you can get anything. But I like Carolina, though. What part of South Carolina you from, dog? Appreciate y'all logging into the channel, man. Always like to meet some new people. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all ain't already subscribed. Greenville. I know about Greenville. I ain't been down in a long time, but I know about it. Say, Eric Dickinson, you the GOAT. Eric Dickinson was a beast while he jabbing. You know what I'm saying? While he jabbing, the dude was a beast. Eric Dickinson broke all kinds of records, and he was humble about it. That's what I liked about him. Man, you got a 5.0 truck. And you got a 5.0 truck for real. Say them Carolinas is far away from Louisiana. Louisiana's out there, bro. You out there. You on the other side. Did you get hit with the flood when the flood came through Louisiana? Hey, man, I know people that was in the flood, sitting on top of roofs, sitting on the building's dome, trying to get picked up. And they just left y'all out there, man. Them some dirty dudes, man. They act like they couldn't get a helicopter. Y'all got helicopters for everything else. Helicoptering people up out of there. Yes, sir. Down there in New Orleans, Louisiana territory where crawfish at. Man, what y'all know about that good eating, the gumbo? Huh? Talk to your boy. Man, I appreciate y'all taking the time out to log into my channel. Please hit the like button while y'all here. Let the algorithm know that when I'm up here, I'm just having a good time. Y'all know what I do for a living, so if y'all got questions, I got answers. Baton Rouge. So you in Baton Rouge? Man, I know about that. You down there almost where Master P and them were from. Cash Money Millionaires. Lil Wayne. Baby. Juvenile. Boy, them jumps was a hit back in the day, boy. But you know I love Master P, Silk the Shocker, C Murder. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What it do down there, man? What's going on? What happened where y'all at, man? What's happening where y'all at right now? Say you ain't too far away from where they grew up. That's what I'm talking about. So you got to be a city slicker, man. I know you, man. I know you, man. Hey, look, that's all I thought I told you. That what it is, man. Hey, look, man, I like places like that, bro. Y'all got a whole culture down that junk. The Mardi Gras and all that. Y'all got a whole culture down there. We don't see none of that stuff down here. Hey, man, I met a girl down there one time, man. She knew voodoo. I ain't mess with nobody that know no voodoo, man. She said my grandmama grew up in the voodoo. Hey, look. Hey, look, that's real. Said lots of medals, lots of karate, lots of boxing. Had a whole lot of trophies, man, too. But over the years, man, you just kind of take the plate off the trophy and throw the trophy away. Them Jones get rickety. They start falling apart. Man, trophies ain't worth the money they be paying for them, bro. Just give me a medal. Give me something I can hang on my wall. But I got 20 years of boxing and 20 years of karate, so I had about 4 times that amount of medals. But after so long, man, you start winning the same tournaments over and over. You just start giving the medals away to other people. If they were real gold, I'd have kept them. Ain't nobody paying for no real gold medals. That's the Olympics. It's a nice state, but too much bull going on, gunshots going off everywhere. Love my state though. It's like it is here, bro. I told you, man, where I live at, Hampton, Virginia, man. I know you might not know where Hampton, Virginia is, but you know some people that's from here. Allen Iverson, he right from around the corner, bro. I've been owning barbershops. I own barbershops from 1992 to 2020. He was a customer in my barbershops when he was in middle school, all up until he graduated from college. And so yeah, I've been deal with him. You know, Michael Vick, the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, ended up at the Philadelphia Eagles. Michael Vick from here too. He not from Hampton. He from Newport News. It's like 15 minutes away. You wouldn't even know you're in Newport News. It's kind of connected. But a whole lot of cats from around here, bruh. Whole lot of cats from around here. So what do you think people who deadlift too much? Just gonna hurt their back? That's all. That's all it is. At the end, man, you saw people happen. A lot of people that's bodybuilders, man, they don't watch it, they're gonna hurt their back. Backs is important because your back muscles are not that strong. Your neck muscles are not that strong. But everybody always want to do what they see somebody else do, and they're going to end up getting hurt. My thing is deadlift, but don't deadlift like you only deadlift 400 pounds unless you're trying to be in a deadlift competition. Most people just go in the gym and just say, I did it, type of deadlift. I deadlift 120 pounds, two 60-pound dumbbells. I deadlift 120 pounds, 10 in sets of 10, and I do 4 sets of 10. That's all you need, bro. You just want to make your back stronger because a lot of the tugging and bobbing and weaving movements, a lot of the grappling movements from karate, takedowns, you need a strong back. Otherwise, you do something the wrong way and you pull the muscles in your back. But just don't try to deadlift too much. You don't need to. You don't need to break a record. Unless you're trying to be a deadlifter and break records, there's no reason for you to be deadlifting like over a cool 200. And 200 is heavy for a small guy, so don't try it. You know, stay in your bracket. Come on, y'all. Hit me with some more questions, man. I love answering questions. This is how you get your knowledge, man. Plus, it helps me, keep my knowledge tight. A lot of times people ask me questions, man. It brings back something that I used to do. Like I said, I spent 20 years in karate and 20 years in boxing. I had multiple years in taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, 52 blocks, wrestling. I kind of learned a little bit of everything, man. I always wanted to be a complete fighter, a guy that could pretty much do just about anything. I can't believe you did all those years of martial arts without really learning grappling. Well, martial arts, karate doesn't have grappling. And that's kind of you learn how to grab and learn how to tug and learn how to pull, but it ain't the same as like jujitsu. It ain't the same as like judo. But my younger years, I studied judo because my father was a master in judo. So yeah, you always learn something. And I did wrestling. Yeah, I wrestled in high school, dog. What exercise to do after hernia surgery? None. Let your hernia heal first, because you got to let it heal. If you don't, you're gonna re-injure it, and that's the whole thing. You don't want to re-injure anything you get that's because a hernia could be anywhere. I don't know where your hernia at. My son had a hernia in his belly button. You couldn't do nothing here or nothing with your legs. You just had to rest. Hey, let it heal. I never had an injury. Well, I only had one injury in my entire life that stopped me from doing anything. I was a growing pull. I had a growing pull muscle when I was about 35. I was in a karate tournament and I did a high kick and a kata and I pulled my growing muscle. But it didn't stop me from the tournament. I won first place kata, first place weapon, and second place fighting. I was winning first place. I beat 5 guys, 3-0 or 3-1 in fighting. And then I couldn't kick no more. And the last guy ended up beat me because he stayed away from me. He knew I wasn't kicking. His coach told him he can't kick. They knew I was limping. So they figured either I hurt my leg or something, but I had pulled my growing muscle. Say, what do you think about vegans being known for having poor bone density? I don't think nothing about it because all the vegans I know don't have that problem. And if you know me, I don't have no problems, none at all. I've been a vegan for 12 years. and I don't have no issues. People ask me about headaches. They ask me about stomach problems. None of that. I think it's a myth because the people that I deal with, and I'm talking about thousands of people, ain't never had no problems. You don't have to see people like to make you think that you have to eat what they say eat in order to be where they are. I don't think that's the truth, bro. I yet to believe it because people tell you got to have so many grams of protein to build muscle. Y'all saw what I did. You saw what I did. I built muscle in the whole 9 yards without having no protein. I know guys that was in high school with me, right? Them guys was like 6'1", 6'2", 240 pounds of number muscle, and they ain't eat protein. Won't no protein powder back then. I don't know. You have to ask humans that's got canine teeth. I don't know. I don't know. You be asking me questions that if you already know the answer, why ask the question? You got to ask a question to which you don't know the answer so you'll be more susceptible to learning something. But if you asking me a question that's loaded, you know what a loaded question is? That means you already got the answer for it. Then why ask the question? You said, why do humans have canine teeth? I don't know nothing about that, bro. How you know canines don't have human teeth? Who said canines came first? Why can we just can't have the same teeth? And furthermore, why are we talking about teeth anyway? Hey, look, teeth is only used for one thing, to chew. My daughter got a cat that don't have no teeth because his teeth was rotten. He's an older cat and had all his teeth pulled out because they was breaking and falling out. And he still eats fine. When I was younger, I was getting teeth pulled out as reverse to getting them root canals. I just take it out. It didn't stop me from eating. So why we talk about teeth? Teeth don't help you fight. They'll say this is more of a fighting than a training channel. Unless you lifting weights with your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, bro. I don't know where you come up with these questions from. But hey, look, say them questions for a teeth channel. You say all humans have canine teeth. Hey, I don't know a canine that was born before a human. So how come the canines don't have human teeth? Yes, they would have. Said humans would have never survived without meat. Hey, look, bro. Hey, look. You are a special specimen. I know people to be born into a Muslim family and never ate meat from day one. And they just as old as me. And their mamas and daddies are like 70, 80, 90 years old. Ain't never ate meat. Don't go by what you read, bro. If you don't do it, you can't talk about it. You can't tell somebody what they doing is wrong or what they doing they wouldn't have survived or what they doing because all it is bad information. Hey, look, bro. Whatever, man. Hey, look, man. Why you on my channel to debate everything? That's the question I got for you. Why this is not a debate channel? You know that do that in high school. I ain't in high school no more. I don't have to debate why something happens or why something doesn't happen. That's not my job. My job is to tell you what I do, give you an example of what it looks like. You seen me. If you look like me, then we can talk. But most of the people that's up here telling me you can't gain muscle, you do that. Put your pictures online so we can see what you look like, so we can see how it works the way you do it. A lot of people up here be like this and be trying to tell me because I'm like this that we the same. We ain't the same. A lot of people be up here telling me you don't train as much as I, but then I look at them and they don't train. I had a guy up here a couple of days ago told me I ain't eat right, but yet he in the hospital with diabetes. We ain't the same. Say, look, bro, unless you doing the same thing I'm doing for the same reason I'm doing it, we ain't the same. I don't say I act like I know everything. I said I've been here for 58 years. I act like I've been here for 58 years. How long you been here? That's the question. How long have you been here? I've been here for 58 years. This is my 59th year. I've never been sick. I don't catch colds. I've never had a virus. I've never had surgery. I've never been in the hospital. How long you been here, Victory JC? How long you been here? Let's put it to that part. How long you been here? Hey, Victory, where you at, bro? You come quick with the answers when it's something you want to talk about. My question is, how long have you been here? Tell us about you. Tell us about you so we can know why we should follow your information. Sounds like to me you ain't got no information. Sounds like to me you not as old as I am. Oh, I'm looking at your channel right now. Another one of those. You another one of those guys that come up here and give out advice but don't have nothing on your channel. You got 22 subscribers. You don't have no videos, but you always posting videos of other people. So why should we believe anything you say? You go to my channel. I got over 800 videos on this channel and over 2,000 videos on another channel. I got on this channel almost 3,000 subscribers and I got 52,000 on the other channel. So obviously I know a little bit more than JCC though. JCC, you just like a joke to me. You know what I do with jokes? I put them in a timeout. My man Lee the Great, what it do, man? Say I'm trying to do 3 to 4 rounds of sparring tonight. I'm keeping my hands up extra high. You don't have to keep your hands up high. If you sparring to anybody in my gym and you kept your hands up extra high, you probably get knocked out in the first 1 or 2 rounds. What holding hands high do for a lot of people? Most people that keep their hands up real high is because they're afraid to get hit. You're afraid to take a chance on knowing how to get out of the way of being hit. Don't hold your hands up too high. When you hold your hands up this high, you block your peripheral vision. You can't see punches coming. You would have never seen the guys that I trained throw punches because they weren't traditional. People are trained to see this from right here. They trained to see this, but you can't see this. You can't see it till it's too late. So rather than hold your hands up extra high, keep your eyes open extra wide, and then watch how things work out for you. Daniel, EPD, what it do, man? God bless everyone reading this. Jesus is the only way to heaven. He loves you and wants to save you. Hey, look, that's all the time, bro. You better speak it out louder because a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people ain't hearing it. What's good with y'all, man? Hey, Lee the Great. Just keep your hands up high enough where you can throw a punch and use your blocking skills. Your hands don't got to be high. You just got to be paying attention. See, I feel lazy when I drop my guard low. It's hard to keep the hands up due to fatigue. When I do feel, I feel more alert. Hey, look, your hands are down, you're going to feel alert because you're exposing your face and your head so you get to see everything. You find out how much you actually move when your hands are down. People think this is defense. It's not. It's just going to get you beat. It's going to get you outpointed, outsparred. It's going to get you knocked out. Bottom line, do not do what you see people do. That is a protective measure that people like to use in the ring, but it's not good. It's not a good protective measure. It's just what people do when they are afraid or when they are cautious, sometimes overly cautious, when they are afraid to get hit or when they're afraid to get out the way at the last minute. Learn how to get out the way. Learn your defense. If you learn your defense, your offense will be all right. But learn your defense. Say David Benavidez is using the high guard like a brick wall. He catches and shoots. Everybody ain't David Benavidez. You got to remember that. I don't know how David Benavidez fights, but I know what Muhammad Ali didn't use the high guard at all ever in his whole career, and it was hard to hit him. I don't watch enough David Benavidez to know how he holds his guard. I think he's a solid fighter, but as you can see right here, David Benavidez ain't got no high guard. He's throwing them punches like Muhammad Ali. See, them hands is not by his head. I don't know what David Benavidez you talk about. Them hands is down at mid-drift. Mid-drift. So you might got the wrong David Benavidez. I watched him fight before. I ain't never see him with no high guard. People, even Shakur go back to this every now and then when he getting in close to do certain things, and then he unloads different ways. But a lot of people rock their guard right here. Why? Because they understand that when I'm close enough for you to hit me right here, that's when I pick the hands up. Or I know I'm cognizant that the hands are not up. So I know how I have to move or pick them up. Yes, sir. But either way, try everything. Don't try one thing. Because if you don't find yourself getting better, it's because you didn't evolve. You didn't evolve your style. Your style has to evolve. You got to be able to do more than one thing. A lot of people do the Earl Spence. Earl Spence was known for having his guard up like this. It ain't going to get you nowhere. It's going to get you beat in the long run. Every boxer right now know how to go around that. That's what made Lomachenko famous because he could go around them high guards. He could touch the outside of them gloves and bring the hand down and make you do all kinds of tricky things that you didn't think you was going to do dealing with a guy that understand that. So you limiting yourself. My thing is don't limit yourself. When you get too close for comfort, raise the hands up. When you back up, let them down some. That's the whole way you should be fighting anyway. You should be, when you get up close, bring them up so that you don't get hit. You can throw blocks. Then when you back out, you drop them down so that you can reach the other guy without your arms being tired from holding your hands up like this. And if you're going to have your hands up like this, then every day you should train like that. Hit the bag like that, do weights, hold your weights in your hand, and just stand there in front of the mirror for like 3 minutes with 3 pound weights in your hand, like this, and build this up. Because you're gonna need that if you're trying to get to that level. Yes, sir. But look, y'all, I'm glad y'all logged into my channel. Anybody got any questions about anything they want to talk about? I'm here for that. It's okay to test different forms. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what makes a fighter. Hey, look, always tell people, look at a fighter that you like. Steal some of the stuff that he do. Just don't steal something from somebody that's way faster than you because you ain't that fast, or steal something from somebody that's way slower than you and you ain't that slow. Don't do power punches like Mike Tyson if you ain't fighting like Mike Tyson. You got to train how you train. What up, Jake? That's what's good. Leader Great, you about to put in some work. That's all it is. That's all boxing is. It's about training. It's about basically building a style. You build a style based on what you see and what you know and what you've learned. And that's how you build your own style. Most famous person to change styles on folk was Bruce Lee. He was in Kung Fu. And then he ended up taking parts of Kung Fu and parts of other styles, and he ended up creating Jeet Kune Do, which was a style that was based off of the stuff that he liked, that he wanted to implement in a fight. That's what fighting is about. That's what fighting is about. It's about learning as much as you can and trying as much as you can. What up? What up, Alex Foley? My dog, what up, man? Nah, somebody said wake up, am I dead? Nah, man, I was replying back to somebody that asked me a more extensive question. And sometimes that don't be crazy. I had to answer a more extensive question. It took me a little while longer. Took me a little while longer. But what's good with y'all, man? Hey, look, it is what it is, man. Hey, look, I'm over here working, bro. You know how I do. I'm over here working. Just came back from 7.07 mile run, and then I came in the house and got on logged in on a live stream. Yeah, now I'm I was just trying to answer a question that somebody asked me on Facebook, but the question was a little long. So a lot of times when people ask real long questions, I really don't want to answer them because they're so long. But at the same time, sometimes you just got to give them a little respect. You know, spend a little extra typing time and make sure that they get the answer that they're looking for. Because I help people with all kinds of things. I tell people, man, at 58 years old, I've been here. I done been here for a minute. So let that be the case. Let me help out who I can when I can. Yeah, but man, what y'all got going on, man? Talk to me. Alex Foley, what's good, dog? What's happening? My other boxing guy says Haney should fight Ryan for some get back. Maybe he should. Maybe he shouldn't. It's it's one of those deals where you don't go backwards. Maybe later, you don't go backwards. It's for a lot of reasons. And it don't always have to be favorable. Ryan might have Devin's number. Never know. And if Ryan fight him again and Devin lose, what do you think that's going to do to Devin's reputation? Cut off his money. So you not fighting him is a blessing for you more so than it is for him. Because if he loses, it's just another loss. But if you lose, it's your first loss. Now what? Now what we gonna do now? How can you can't talk trash about it? Sometimes you got to leave well enough alone. Everybody want to see everything, and I don't mind boxing guys that want to see everything, but sometimes things ain't worth seeing. You got to kind of you got to look at the weight, see how much it weighs. A lot can go wrong with Devin that ain't wrong with him now. Yeah, a lot could go wrong with Devin that ain't wrong with him now. Right now, Devin get to pick and choose. He get to make as much money as he can. And you about to cut the money off. Because if that fight don't go like it's supposed to go, with Devin winning, then what? Now you didn't cut Ryan's money, you didn't cut Devin Haney's money off. Ryan and Rolly are the most dangerous wild cards, and that's exactly why you don't fight them. Just unless you have a plan. You gotta have a plan. You got advice for my boy Elliot. He got persistent belly fat and he's trying to lose it, but he doesn't have the motivation. Yeah. Hey, look, I got friends right now that are diabetics because of that belly fat. I got friends right now that got high blood pressure because of that belly fat. It all depends on whether your friend wants to live and whether he wants to live a happy and healthy life. Everybody think it's just going to fall off at some point. It's not. It's going to get worse and it's going to cause problems. It ain't about how much your friend work out, but it's about what your friend eat. You can change your diet simply by just cutting out the snacks and just eating real food. If your friend is not a vegan and he just double up on some chicken, double up on some greens, double up on some vegetables, double up on some rice, he can double up on food, but he can't double up on honey buns, Snickers bars, Twix bars, whatchamacallits. You can't double up on that stuff that comes out of a pack because it's going to create too much sugar. And that's why your belly gets big like that from the sugar. Carbs turn into sugar. So watch how much pasta you eat. Watch how much bread you eat. Limit. What he's doing now is probably everything wrong. So he has to do everything right in order to change his game. So I got a plan on my channel right now. It's called The Best Plan to Lose Weight. It talks about how to diet following numbers. And numbers are on everything you buy in the store. You just got to read the numbers. You got to write it down. It's called The Best Plan to Lose Weight by Coach Carl. Show your friend that. Hopefully it'll help him out. Oh, but your friend got to decide that he wanted to help him out, not you. Many people out there tried to get in better shape. They didn't want to be in better shape because they didn't decide it. Let me see. April Nova. Oh no. A AP Villanova. What do you think you'll see a high skill box? When do I think I'll see a high skill boxer enter the MMA space and dominate? I think we see Topuria touch gold, but I still think his boxing isn't high level. I don't know because most high level boxers spent their lifetime being a boxer, and to climb into that MMA, you get kneed, elbowed. I mean, Paulie Malignaggi jumped into bare knuckle fighting, and his face all scarred up now. I mean, it is what it is. Boxing is what you do. Then you gotta stick with what you do. I mean, boxing is what you do. You got to stick with what you do. Boxers ain't meant to be getting kicked. We ain't meant to be kicking. We meant to be boxing. So that being said, I don't know when you'll find one. When you get a high level boxer, when he decide he don't want to be in boxing no more. I mean, Clarissa Shields jumped into the MMA game for a minute, but that's the only place she ever took a loss at, cause she ain't an MMA person. Everybody don't know mixed martial arts. Everybody didn't spend 20 years in boxing and 20 years in karate. You know what I'm saying? So somebody gonna lack, and the MMA guys is waiting on you to cross that threshold, so they can bang you up. They gonna kick you to death, knee you to death, hit you with them elbows, and you're not used to that because you're a boxer. Say, OG, am I on? OG, am on my game journey right now. Got me, got me. Cougar, she feels me. Oh, feeds me good. Hey, look, sounds like a winner, bro. Whatever's for dinner sounds like a winner. I ain't never been one of them guys where women, they were never part of my conversation. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't married, they weren't a part of my conversation. I don't owe them that. I'm not I'm not downing women, but I'm not praising them like I need them either. You see what I'm saying? I'm more like I needed me to be on the right page. If I want to get on my game journey, it's gonna be because I ate better food. I don't care too much about the women's stories. You know what I'm saying? I just never been that guy. I've always been the guy that basically I talk to the homies about the homies. You know what I'm saying? We only started talking about girl talk because I got married. And once I got married, as long as I married the person that was right in my life, then it gave me something to talk about. But hey, look, man, don't waste your time dealing with people that's not on your level. It's a reason why there's different levels. Even the Bible says you have to be equally yoked. You got a woman that's probably double your age and you thinking you're doing something. You might be doing something. You might be bringing home something you didn't leave home with, like a disease. You ain't the first. If you got an older chick, you ain't the first young buck she done picked up. So just keep that in mind. Don't give your life away for pleasure between the sheets. It don't matter, bro. That's why monks don't be out there chasing women. That's why priests don't be out there chasing women. You know, popes, there's a reason why. All women ain't worthy of your chasing. But for those that are, find the right one. I think as a human being, I think we give away too much. I think we always give away too much. We give all our lives away to somebody else. We give our lives away to a woman, or if you're a woman, to a man, or to a person, to a boss. We give all our money to the preacher in church rather than follow the Bible yourself. I don't know. We've been known to give all our time away to a job, even though the job ain't paying you good. I mean, look, bro, we gotta change that. We gotta change that. Otherwise, we're gonna keep doing the same thing and expecting something different to happen, and ain't nothing different gonna happen. So with that being said, I appreciate you being up here. I appreciate you hitting the like button. I appreciate you having a question, and I appreciate that God give me some wisdom to answer that question. Yes, sir. Hey, coach, I'm reading a book that's debunking the gym. What do you mean when you say debunking the gym? Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm. Alex Foley, where you at? You got to explain what you mean when you say debunking the gym. Talking negative about it, talking down on it. Basically, how people were in shape before gyms. Oh, that's true. Gyms don't make you in shape. You make you in shape. Gyms just happen to be a place that could afford the equipment for you to come in and go to it. I don't go to a gym. You see my body? I do it at the crib. You see I'm sitting in my room that I work out in. I got all my weights on the wall. I got all my power towels, all my heavy bags, my parallel bars. Everything is right here. Everything I do is in my house. I don't belong to a gym. Gyms are not bad because everybody don't have equipment at their house. Gyms are not bad because a lot of people can't teach themselves whatever they want to learn. That's why you have masters, master instructors. That's why you have barbershops, because everybody can cut their own hair. Everybody got nail salons, so everybody can do their own nails. There's always a book somewhere that get people to read it that's debunking something. Somebody is debunking Jesus because they had a bad experience in their life. They blame Jesus for that bad experience. How about blaming yourself for that bad experience? Because most bad experiences, no matter what they are, we brought them on ourselves. We knew that little person was on your shoulder telling you, you know what the deal is, and you still did it anyway. Hey, look, I don't think gyms are bad. I don't think gyms are good. Gyms are like churches. You know, a church standing by itself with nobody in it is just a building. You come in there and you bring God with you. And that's what the gyms is. You come in there and you bring conditioning, you bring motivation, you bring uh, education, you bring everything with you when you come to the gym. Otherwise, the gym is just a building. Like I tell people all the time, you don't have to have a gym to get in shape. You got to have a mind and a heart to want to be in shape. Because I've been training out of my own house, I don't know, for 15 years. Yeah, it's a lot of in between, but it's not, none of it is complicated. Stay out the kitchen. Most people don't know how to stay out the kitchen. You know, back in the day, they taught us we needed breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. It's people that's eating that breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack in between those snacks. People don't know how to stay out. The food tastes too good to people. Just like sex tastes too good to people. Sex tastes so good that you're willing to throw your whole life away for sex. That's stupid too. And now people are out here throwing their whole life away for a burger. That's stupid too. Yeah, but gyms do what gyms do. That was the question. Gyms do exactly what they do. I ain't say you was questioning me. I'm giving you my take on it. My take is there's no such thing as a problem from going to a gym. There's no problem from going. There's no problem from not going. That's my take on it. There's no problem for going and no problem for not going. It's a win and a lose situation depending on who you ask. With me, I don't go to a gym because I had enough money to build one in my house. A lot of people go to a gym because they don't have enough money to build one or don't have the space. I had the space, the time, and the opportunity and the money to build it. So I have a gym. But everybody ain't in my situation. Everybody ain't had as much experience at and knowing how to do it by themselves. So they go to the gym. That's why they go. I'm not saying it's good or bad. There's no good or bad to it. Just like church, there's no good or bad to it. Everybody don't get up on Sunday morning and go to church, but the church still stands. The gym still stands whether you there or not. I said the guy that wrote the book or wrote the memoir, he had a bad experience, and so he's debunking the gym. He's saying that the gym, I'm sure probably he's saying that the gym is more people in there looking for glamour, more people in there looking for boyfriends and girlfriends, more people in there flexing, showcasing. I mean, everybody used the gym for something different. So I don't think about it at all because I don't preach to people about going to the gym. What I do is preach to people about getting in shape. And between getting in shape and going to the gym don't have nothing to do with you being in shape. Everything that you got to do to be in shape starts in the kitchen at the crib. When you get to the gym, you just add on to it. That's what that is. You just add on to it. So my take on it is there's good and bad in everything. There's good and bad in owning a car. I don't own a car. I used to own every kind of car you could think of, but I don't own cars no more. I'd rather walk. I walk, bike, or run everywhere. I told you I'm changing. I'm transferring my life into the monk lifestyle. They don't got no car. I don't need no car. They walk everywhere. I walk everywhere. They pray. I pray. They don't go to a gym. I don't go to a gym. It's just like that. I'm a simple fella, man. When you want simple answers, you asking the right person. And I don't, you said you're not questioning me. It don't matter whether you're questioning me or not. I mean, I'm the kind of guy that wants to be questioned. I want to be challenged. I want to be told that what I'm doing is wrong so I can explain to you why I think it's right. But nobody's personal life, personal ideas, and personal behaviors really belong to anybody else. We all do things that we do for a reason. No? Hey, look, that's why they make gyms. Like I say, some people think, I'm telling you right now, without being able to have this conversation on one-on-one, people think church is the answer. They think if they go to church and put all their money in the church, that's the answer. You can't tell them that they're going to church because they believe that that's the only way they can get the lesson from the Bible is from church. But that's what the preacher's intention was. He needs you in church. He needs you in there. He need the plate going around 2 or 3 times. He need to buy a new car, a new house. You don't understand that. People that build gyms do it for the same reason. They know that some people are going to come to the gym because they don't know no other way to do it. And then some people are going to not go to the gym because they know 20 other ways to do it. And then you got two people standing on the curve, one saying, I wouldn't go into that gym because you don't need it. Other person is saying, I'm going to go into the gym because I don't know no other way to do it. That's what it is. That's why people think the gym is the answer. But hey, look, I know people that go to the gym for 4 or 5 years, come out looking the same because they didn't understand that there's more to it than just the gym. It's all kinds of things that's happening when you go in that gym. Like I said, people go to the gym for different reasons. Some people go just to meet the girls. Some people go just to flex. They worked out at the crib to go to the gym just to flex. But it all depends on, like I said, this is a never-ending. If we were in a debate, it would be a never-ending debate because there's good and bad in everything. There's good and bad in everything. Some people think walking is a waste of time. Why walk when you can drive? Well, look at the difference between the person that walks all the time and the person that drives all the time. There's a difference. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the question. I like to be challenged. Gym, diet, movement, active recovery. Hey, look, that's what some people say. That's the philosophy that some people use. But look, I got to get off here because I'm going to my other channel. If you're familiar with the other channel, you can get up there and finish this conversation. But I got a whole different set of people over there. I've been on here an hour now. I got to get on there and do an hour there. So with that being the case, I appreciate y'all logging in. For anybody that's on my channel, I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the love. I appreciate your subscriptions. I appreciate you just being here. Please have your questions ready when you come up here. And if I got an answer, I'm going to give it to you. With that being said, please take care of yourself. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side because right about now, your homie is out. Holla.